Hold up, did Ursula von der Leyen just pull off the most brilliant political exit strategy in recent European history, or did she just quit the hardest job on the continent because even she had enough? Buckle up, because this resignation is way more calculated than you think, and honestly, it's kind of genius. But before we dive into this political chess move, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Seriously, we're German Coffee, we post multiple videos every single day breaking down German politics so you don't have to read 17 different news sources while your actual coffee gets cold. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's get into this. So here's what happened. Ursula von der Leyen, the woman who's been holding the European Union together with what can only be described as superhuman patience and an alarming amount of coffee, has announced she's stepping down as European Commission President. And the internet is doing what the internet does best, losing its collective mind. But here's the thing everyone's missing, this isn't a failure, this is strategy. This is what happens when someone actually thinks 3 moves ahead instead of just reacting to whatever fire is currently burning. Let's paint the picture here. Von der Leyen has been running the EU during what historians will probably call that absolutely chaotic period we'd rather forget. Pandemic? Check. Vaccine drama that turned every European into an armchair epidemiologist? Check. Energy crisis that had people Googling how to knit sweaters from old newspapers? Check. Brexit aftermath, Hungary doing whatever Hungary does, migration debates that make Thanksgiving dinner arguments look civil, and trying to coordinate 27 countries that agree on approximately nothing. Leading the EU right now is like herding cats, except the cats have national parliaments and historical grievances dating back to 1648. Now here's where it gets interesting, and this is the double cleverness the headline is talking about. By stepping down now, von der Leyen is doing 2 incredibly smart things simultaneously, and honestly, it's the kind of political maneuvering that should be taught in textbooks. First, she's getting out before the next inevitable crisis makes her the face of European problems. Politics is brutal like that. You can do 99 things right, but that one crisis. That's what people remember. She's preserving her legacy by exiting while she's still seen as competent rather than staying until burnout or scandal or some unforeseen disaster makes everyone forget the good stuff. Think about it like this. She's been the person everyone blames when things go wrong in Europe. Energy too expensive? Blame von der Leyen. Vaccine rollout messy? Von der Leyen's fault. Can't agree on migration policy? Must be her leadership. Never mind that she's trying to coordinate countries that have been arguing with each other since before Germany was even unified. By stepping away now, she avoids becoming the eternal scapegoat for problems that would challenge even the most skilled political wizard with unlimited resources and a time machine. But here's the really juicy part, the second layer of brilliance that makes this a genuinely fascinating move. This could be setting up a return to German domestic politics. And let me tell you, Germany could desperately use someone with her experience right now. The political situation in Berlin is messier than a donor's shop at 2 in the morning after the clubs close. Coalition negotiations, economic uncertainty, a population getting increasingly frustrated with politics that feel disconnected from reality. Germany needs leadership that actually knows how to get things done on a massive scale. Von der Leyen coming back to German politics after running the entire European Union would be like a professional athlete who went to play in the international leagues returning home. She's got skills now that most German politicians can't even comprehend. She knows how to navigate Brussels, she understands international diplomacy at the highest levels, she's dealt with Putin's energy blackmail, she's negotiated with world leaders, and she's managed crises that would make most people retire to a quiet cabin in the Alps. That kind of experience is invaluable, and Germany would be foolish not to want that back in the domestic arena. Now let's be real for a second. Will this actually happen? Maybe, maybe not. Politics is unpredictable like German weather in April, sunshine 1 minute, hailstorm the next, and somehow both at the same time. But the mere possibility makes this resignation absolutely fascinating. This isn't someone giving up, this is someone repositioning. This isn't retreat, this is strategic advancement. And in a political world where most leaders cling to power like it's the last Brezel at Oktoberfest, voluntarily stepping back with this kind of timing is actually refreshing. Here's what makes it doubly smart. If she returns to German politics, she comes back as someone who conquered the European stage. That's credibility you can't buy. If she doesn't return and pursues other opportunities, she leaves with her reputation intact instead of tarnished by whatever crisis inevitably hits next. Either way, she wins. That's not just smart, that's playing four-dimensional chess while everyone else is still trying to figure out which way the pawns move. So what does this mean for you watching this? It means European leadership is about to shift, German politics might get very interesting very soon, and we're all going to be watching closely to see what happens next. Change is coming, whether that's new EU leadership struggling to fill shoes that might be too big, or von der Leyen shaking up German domestic politics with her international experience. And that's your German coffee for today. If this breakdown made you see this resignation in a whole new light, smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe to German Coffee because we're dropping multiple videos daily on German politics, and trust me, you need your regular dose of what's actually happening in Berlin and Brussels. Comment below with your predictions. Does von der Leyen return to German politics or is she done with the political circus entirely? Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay caffeinated, stay informed, and keep questioning everything.